Last week, my younger brother W Mills managed to get his 6th PB in the 5K since February, with this earth-shattering final kick. But he's still munching up that distance. Manly looks like he's toast. And he's starting to kick again, 3:05 per kilometre, straight past Manly into 5th. Red Top has no chance of living with this. It's a demolition derby out there. 3 flat per kilometre. He surges into the 2s, but White Top and Blue Top ahead are no slouches. They are kicking hard as well. But the W Mills podium train cannot be stopped. 2:45 per kilometre. Park Runs head. See you later, my friend. Can we get Blue Ultra? We're kicking so bloody hard. 2:45 per kilometre. But he's got an unbelievable kick in him too, Blue Ultra. Come on, Will, push hard. You can do it. He's not quite going to get with the time. I've forgotten the time. Look at the bloody time. 18:28. And 18:28 after a rip-roaring final 3:26 kilometre gave my younger brother W Mills his 6th PB since February, with 19:19, 19:12, 19 flat, so close to sub-18, finally getting it 18:40, 18:28 just last week. What can he do today? Let it rip, W Mills. Oh, God. Here we go. Can he keep these PBs rolling? We love round numbers, so we are looking to hold 3:40 per kilometre today, or 5:53 per mile, which would bring Will Mills home in 18:17 for a pretty chunky 11-second PB. Good boy, checking the cameras on. And there goes D Mills just ahead of us. Will obviously feeling very lovely at the start here, just chilling on his left-hand shoulder. He will have to ease back soon though. And at 400 metres, D Mills begins to ease away, but I do think in the not-so-distant future, you will find W Mills going along with D Mills for the ride. I've also neglected to let you know that it's a very special day today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, W Mills. Birthday to you. Happy 30th birthday, W Mills. Can he get a PB on his birthday? And I think you should like and subscribe for his birthday. And that really good singing. Let's go hit those 340s, Dub. Cheers, mate. There goes the girl that I was battling with at Eastbourne Half, who I believe won Eastbourne Half. If Will stays anywhere near her, it should be PB City today. She's easing away from him currently, but that's okay. Plenty of time to catch up. Will has more company on his left-hand shoulder as well now. Zoomfly 6 comes through as we go through 1 kilometre in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. So slightly off that 3:40 per kilometre for the 18:17, but very much still on PB pace. And as we move into this 2nd kilometre, it looks like we are trying to stick with Zoomfly 6. 1.4k still pretty much there. I'm seeing 3:45 per kilometre, a little bit off that goal pace as Jamie sneaks through here, who Will is with most of this race. 3:45s will leave a lot for W Mills to make up in the final kilometre, but who is to bet against him after that 3:26 last kilometre at Eastbourne Park Run last week, where he overtook 7 runners in the final kilometre. As we now go 3 abreast, perhaps Will deciding just to up things ever so slightly. Under the bandstand, Jamie taking the lead, and it looks like they are both gradually easing up on behind Sweaty Backman just up there. Again, Will just working his way through. They are working really well together at the moment. And at 2k, they have reached him, but look, they need to get on with it. Only a 3:46, 6 seconds lost, and now we are 8 seconds down on that 18:17 at 2k. It's time to blow on past Sweaty Backman and get up to Jackie, I think. Under the pier, definitely less flat-footed than D Mills. Still hovering around 3:45 per kilometre. I really hope he's confident enough to give it some absolute welly at the end, because at this pace he's going to leave maybe 15 to 20 seconds to catch up at the end. Was going for a PB twice in 2 weeks, perhaps a little bit optimistic.
Go on, Ant.
Will cheering on Ant there, who paced him to his PB last week, who is an absolute mile ahead, going for a low 16.
D.
And there goes D Mills in the hunt for a PB himself. And as Will gets to the turnaround, he also catches up with Red Stripe.
Cheers.
Oh, a cheeky little Japanese U-turn there, which works a treat as he hurries away from W Mills, who went through halfway in about 9 minutes and 20 seconds, meaning he's on currently for an 18:40, 10 seconds off his PB. Boy needs to pick it up, and thankfully he is. Red Stripe has used his energy up coming out of that turn and succumbs to W Mills, who is now easing on behind the sub-19 pacer. And who the bloody hell is that? That is Livatello. That is Will's girlfriend coming through, who is apparently looking to absolutely destroy him on his birthday. Unbelievable from Liv this, but it's probably exactly what W Mills needs, because he needs to get in the 340s. What is this 350 at the top of the screen I see? Liv's going at the pace you need. Come on, Will. Pick it up. Jamie's back as well too. If it wasn't your birthday, I'd be furious right now. Looks like Liv is hunting down Jackie there, which I think is the battle for the female podium. Come on, Will. Go get involved. Third kilometre split, 3:46, another 6 seconds lost. And now we have 14 seconds to make up in the final 2 kilometres to get an 18:17. Jamie trying to push that pace once more. And Liv is up there hot on the heels of Jackie.
Thank you.
In the heart of this 4th kilometre now, Will working hard, breathing hard. He knows he cannot afford another 3:45 kilometre to make up over 20 seconds in the final kilometre. He needs this as close to 3:40 as possible, if not slightly quicker. We're still behind that sub-19 pacer. Come on, Will, get behind him right now. 1 mile to go, and he is really struggling to get there. His heart rate, I've seen at 177, basically maxed out. Even in all of these PBs in recent months, his heart rate's not gone above 179, I don't think. So he's not got much left heart rate-wise. Up in that group just ahead, Liv has broken away. She is in 3rd position. And there's another girl she's spotted quite a distance ahead. That is 2nd place. Go get her, Liv. But back with Will, we are just hoping he has something left when we get into this final kilometre. 3.8k, we've almost made it to the sub-19 pacer. Similar to the sub-18 pacer in Damo's race, though. They're quite a lot below sub-19 pacer, and Will catching him at a very similar time to when Damo caught the sub-18 pacer. And he's right there as they reach 4 kilometres. It's a 3:42, meaning 2 seconds down on that goal pace still. So he's got 16 seconds to make up in this final kilometre. And he's left an awful lot to do. A 3:24 final kilometre needed. That might be too much. But you know he'll give it his best shot.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be
Finally past the sub-19 pacer and Jackie. Picking that pace up to 3:30 per kilometre. Jamie's still very much with us. Will pushing on past him once more. Will that be the final time as he begins to bear down on a blue top just ahead, with Liv beginning to get closer and closer as well. Almost 400 metres into this final kilometre, and this is the first time I see Will hitting 3:25 per kilometre, but he is going to need an awful lot more than that. Straight on past the young Hastings runner there. Liv very much his next target. And as he moves into the final 400 metres, he knows he's got to pick it up even more. And he is 3:10 per kilometre. He's going to have to hold this or quicker after going so much slower for the first 300 or 400 metres of this kilometre than the goal pace that was a 3:24. 3:05 per kilometre as he flashes on past Liv.
Come on, Libby.
He tells her to come with him. The second female is just there with the red top. Will is bearing down around them at a ridiculously fast rate of knots. He's already in the twos. This is about the same time Damo got in the twos. He's right on the shoulder of her. She looks to her right. Will flashes past her in the blink of an eye. The Rover stands absolutely no chance. 2:45 per kilometre. Look at the clock. We've just hit 18. That means we've got 15 seconds now to get below an 18:20 and a massive PB. He's holding that 2:45 per kilometre. Look at the clock. He's going to smash it. This final kilometre was ridiculous. 3:19 final kilometre, and he comes in 18 minutes and 14 seconds for a 14-second PB. And Liv with a ridiculous 50-second or so PB, only 6 seconds behind W Mills, and would have taken second place on chip time, but of course the podium is based on gun time. What a race there from Will and Liv. We'll be back definitely for the Hastings Half Marathon in 3 weeks' time, probably before then. We'll see you then.